Here you can see my body from the last year before joining the gym. Skinny fat, very weak, low confidence. And here you can see myself 1 year later in way better shape, lighter 7 pounds and stronger 3 times more. How is this even possible? In this video I'm going to talk about my main strategies, my mistakes and my main principles that I follow, so you will get a free guide how to get jacked. So let's move on to the first thing, which are the supplements. The supplements are great. They can support your body. Some like creatine can help you build more muscle, which is proved by science. But I think in the fitness space, they are a little overrated. If you are just starting your journey with the gym, I can guarantee you that you don't really need a ton of supplements from the beginning. At the beginning, if you train decently hard for first 2-3 months, you don't really need a fancy supplements. I would say maybe except whey protein to hit your protein goals if you have problem with that. After some months, when you will know more about the training and diet, you can try creatine, then ashwagandha, omega-3, or simply make a blood test and see what your body is lacking for. So from my experience, I know that you don't really need a ton of supplements. You need to master my next points that I'm going to talk about, which is recovery. Recovery is, I think, one of the most unconsciously skipping part of the muscle growth process. I can see very common people going to the gym 6 or even 7 days a week, and my question is, when they are actually recovering? I know from my experience that first sessions at the gym with decent work can result in soreness for 2 to even 4 days at the beginning. So recovering from that, I would say, is even more crucial than hitting another workout before you even recover. After some time, if you will be consistent with training, you can add volume to training, but not too much. Always listen to your body if your weights are going up. If not, maybe your body don't keep up with recovery. Okay, now let's talk about sleep. During the sleep, your body can finally focus on building muscles. To do that, you will need muscle stimulus from the training and fuel for your body, which I will talk about more later. So my recommendation for sleep are to sleep plus 8 hours. If you still don't know how bad sleep affects your workout, here you can see my video about it. And also if you are interested in improving your sleep quality, here you can check my video with the tips. Now it's time to finally talk about the workout. So obviously progressive overload, and I know from my experience that at the beginning you just need some push-pull legs and your muscle growth will be fine. But after 2 to 3 months, this will start to be too little. That's one of the things that I regret the most, changing from training muscle group not once but twice a week only 6 months ago. Another thing that you're really starting to know after a few months is what really failure at set looks like. Training to failure is one of the most, if not the most important thing in training. So ensure that maybe not in every set, but at least at some last set of some exercises you are going to failure. To achieve that, you can use partial reps, drop set, myo-reps, and etc. So let's move on to the last thing. So everything that I taught you so far will be pointless if you don't eat properly. My approach to diet is very simple. What matters the most is your calorie balance and protein. And this is non-negotiable. If your calories and protein are okay, you will build muscles. But there is a difference between eating whole, healthy foods and processed junk food. If you don't believe me, just try it on yourself and see how you will feel. But I know from my experience that the more clean my diet is, the better performance and the better energy I have. So we cover all points, but I think there's one more, and it's more crucial than all combined. It is mentality. In today's world, we all have the knowledge how to do that, what not to do in our hand range. But we are just simply too lazy to learn about something and stay disciplined in this. We all can know the best ST exercises, the best meals for cut and bulk, the best workout splits, but in the end, if you won't be consistent and disciplined, this old knowledge will be useless. So that's the message that I wanted to share today. If you last to that moment, write down in the comments mentality, so I will know that you last to that moment. And yeah, please like and subscribe and see you in the another one. Bye.